Okay, hello and welcome to 20 minutes of Crying Suns. This is the show where we look at a game for de jure 20 minutes. De facto, well, anywhere between 20 and 30, 35-ish, if it's a good game. And then decide if it's worth playing more of it. So yeah, this is one of those that I think were free on Epic at some point and just lying in my library, and I went through that and I was like, hey, that looks kinda interesting, and that's literally all I know about it right now, so I guess let's see. So 20 minutes of Crying Suns starting now. I guess that's me? Question mark? Yeah, that's about how I feel right now. That's accurate. Alice, Idaho, where am I? Caliban, a dwarf planet on the outer rim. Most call it Gehenna, if they call it anything at all. Or Gehenna? Whatever. This Admiral... Oh! It's a top-secret cloning facility for the Imperial Forces, the one and only of its kind. I'm Caliban, its Omni-Guardian. I don't understand. You've died, Admiral. Or, to put it another way, the true version of you has died. But if I am alive and that guy is dead, I am the true version, right? You are clone, identical to the original Alice, Idaho in every possible way, with some minor differences. When did Admiral Idaho die? How? Unfortunately, I do not know the details of my clones' lives. As interesting as they must be. Extraneous to my directives, I believe. Which leads me to why I have woken you. You must be curious after all. I need your help. A machine asking for my help? Now I truly feel strange. Not just a machine, Admiral. An Omni. Short for Omni, Mechanical, Neo and Intelligence. Emperor Oberon invented us. Now your kind relies on us for just about everything. It's a little bit Warhammery. I come right out with it. I believe the Empire is in danger. Dun dun dun. In danger? What in the name of Oberon are you talking about? Once every 4 years, under the most secretive of protocols, I receive a single transmission from Elysium, our capital. Those transmissions stopped arriving. But you send a transmission yourself. I don't see the problem. That's just it. I can't. This facility was built in such a way to prevent it from initializing contact with the Empire, to help keep it a secret. Something is wrong. I am certain of it. And I've awoken you so that we can fly out of here in an Omega-class battleship, no less, and see for ourselves. And see for ourselves. We? I believe you'll find my intelligence indispensable for a mission, Admiral. You'll have your kind's limitation. You're so smart. What do you need me for? Why don't you command the battleship yourself? Because of Oberon's Rubicon. It prohibits Omnis from commanding battleships. War is a human prerogative. Also, I can assume the clones here are the best of the best. That would make you the best Imperial Admiral to ever exist. I'd say you're the perfect one for the job. I do it, machine, for Oberon in the Empire. My duty as an Imperial Admiral. My duty as the clone of an Imperial Admiral. Excellent. Now, just one more thing. Standard operating procedure requires I ask, how do I put this? Can you recall any of your, emotional memories? Emotional memories? Any memory linked to a strong emotion like love or hate. These memories, because of their complex neural pathways, will be a bit, trickier for you to access, I'm afraid. I'm not sure. Then if you would do me the honor of trying to recall one, any emotional memory will do. I can't, so much is blurred, broken apart. Don't worry, Admiral, perfectly normal for this stage. Find rational memories, on the other hand. Those linked to Idaho's training and combat experience, almost immediately accessible. Just ask if you need any refreshing. Lastly, and this is important, these emotional memories return. Rather, when they return, you must tell me immediately. It's important for your safety. Yes, your safety. Do you understand? I understand. Perfect. Now, let's wake up the rest of the crew, shall we? We don't have a moment to waste. And please, Admiral. What is it now, machine? Call me Caliban. I'm gonna call you Kali. Then a Battleship Omega Crafter interface. Oh, that looks rad, Jericho class. I want to fly a Jericho class. Oh, there are lots of chapters apparently. That's a fighter, that's a frigate, drone. Oh, so it's more of a carrier than a weapon platform, definitely. I'm getting kind of FTL vibes right now. Improve squadrons repair time while in hangar by 50%. Choose your officers. Interesting. They can unlock more clones. This is an interesting concept. For roguelike, that you're just clones. And I guess the what's its face? The Omni can be reconstructed, right? Weapons reload time. Squadron CPS. Proximity repair. Apply region to all allied squadrons in a deploy zone. That's interesting. Famous. Sold at 3.5 times the normal price in shops. Sold? I can sell this guy, or can I sell stuff at 3.5 if he's present? Census discretion would be nice if that was explained somewhere. Info? Cool. That does not explain the skills. Oh! I can only use one of the special officers, I guess. I can't take two of those. So what do we have here? We have a guy that can hack an engineer. And also shoot pretty well. I guess that's a go. And then we have a pilot and fight a guy. Sharp senses, discretion. Sharp senses, persuasion is probably useful, right? Persuasion sounds useful. And increases squadron DPS. Yeah, sure, why not? Let's see. I mean, I'm going to not win this anyway. These are the sectors of the Outer Rim, Admiral. The farthest sectors from the capital that there are. If there was ever a wasteland in the Empire, this would be it. Man, I shouldn't be recording it. And now it's midnight. Strange, I'm not picking up other omnis. Even out here, I should be picking up dozens of them. Well, I think I know what happened. Let's try not to overreact, machine. It's probably nothing. The Empire has run flawlessly for how many years now? At least 3. And it will do so for at least 3 more. Now, come on, let's take a look around. What's this? I assume that's 110 of 110 hull points? That's for jumping? Each time you travel to a new planet or system, it costs you 1 fuel unit. Scrap. You can use to upgrade your battleship or purchase items. Yeah, that's the very FTL. Commanders train soldiers that can be sent on expeditions or used during events. Anomaly. Riskiest events. Wait, there's no tooltip for those. What does the number mean? Because that's a Type 1 anomaly or whatever? There's a ground signal, there's 5 points of interest. I guess that's those 5 things there. Though, oh yeah, there's 5 points of interest. One of them has a ground signal, one of them has an anomaly. I guess. Oh, I didn't realize I was actually on the bridge. What do we have here, Lieutenant? Appears to be some kind of a cube-like refinery, sir. The Neo-N Hypercube, Omnitech for the simultaneous harvesting, refining of neutrinium from nearby stars. Interesting, if not downright bizarre. This cube isn't connected to the fold net. Yeah, I understood some of those words. How could that be? And why aren't the Hypercube Omnis trying to reconnect it as I speak? Yeah, let's ask for explanations. Certain things are so blurry to me, machine. What do you want to know, Admiral? Tell me about Neo-N. At least 3 years ago, 3 Omni times, the first advanced machines discovered the existence of the final element, neutronium. It exists usually, but not always, in stars. Neutronium is extremely volatile in its natural state, but these advanced machines stabilized and improved upon it, providing the most powerful and longest-lasting energy source yet, Neo-Neutronium, or Neo-N. Neo-N? Neon? I'll just call it Neon. Neon, in turn, allowed these first machines to create an even more advanced machine, the OMNI, an acronym for Omni Mechanical Neon Intelligence. That's recursive. Get it? Because the O in Omni stands for Omni. Haha. That's a PHP level joke. But I thought you told me Oberon invented the Omnis. I did, you're absolutely right. But technically it's not entirely true. Oberon invented the first advanced machines, which in turn, thanks in part to the creation of Neon, invented the Omnis. Neon, in its refined state, is the perfect energy source, stable and almost boundless in its energy yield. The result is used in just about all Omnitech as humans stopped inventing tech at least 30 years ago. But it has this weird side effect of giving you a squeaky voice. Lastly, what's important about Neon is that our very own battleship, the NS Odysseus, uses it, and without it we can't go anywhere. What do you want to know, Admiral? What the fuck is the FoldNet? As you probably recall by now, Admiral, the Omnis have invented managerial tech more or less since the dawn of the Empire, which was yesterday. The FoldNet, arguably our greatest achievement, forms the backbone of the Empire. Think of it as a global galactic network, allowing instant data and all matter transmissions through its numerous interconnected folders and beacons. So we don't have to fly there, we can just teleport? Without the constant vigilance and management of FoldNet Omnis, none of it would be possible and humanity would live in a fragmented, chaotic darkness. Oh wait. Shit. We are doomed. Needless to say, it's important. What do you want to know, Admiral? Oh my god. Hold this. Let me see if I can explain this to you in a way that you could possibly understand. Silly cretin. In the early days of the Empire, at a speed of at least 3 times that of light speed, The Interstars are offered the fastest space travel available. Fast, don't get me wrong, but traveling from cluster to cluster could still take decades. This Empire administration, and just because we could. Oh, classic. Classic. Just because we could. The Omnis invented a means to travel from 2 points in space instantaneously. The folders. Yes, each folder, several kilometers across, is linked or paired with another folder through a process of... This is going to be really difficult to explain to a non-quantum computing entity. Essentially, all you need to know is that these paired folders collapse or fold space for a very brief amount of time, so as to join 2 points in space previously unjoined. Without the folders, Oberon could never have grown his empire, nor kept it together for the at least 3 years that he has. Each folder is run by an Omni. These Omnis are cleverly known as folder Omnis. Omnis. Without them, the folders simply cannot work. Lastly, in order to reach Elysium, the Empire's capital on our journey, we will have to use several folders. Why can't we just teleport to Elysium directly? We are deep in the Outer Rim. The few folders paired with Elysium will be found only in very important hubs. We need to reach those first. What do you want to know, Admiral? Okay. I'm going to stop this here because this is going to branch out further, right? Enough for now, machine. Where do you want to go about the Super Hypercube, Admiral? Captain Lynch, form a small squadron, fly around the cube and tell me what you see. On it, sir. No, I can't do that voice. I can't go through with that. Well, the entire thing. So, the Omni was right. The cube isn't connected to the FoldNet, and by the looks of it, hasn't been connected in years. Just a guess here, but I'd say it looks like it's been disconnected for maybe at least 3 years. At least 3 years? At least, sir. Could the Empire have, I don't know, disconnected on purpose? I don't think so, Admiral. I'm not a cube Omni myself, but cubes are complex tech needing constant supervision. Cube is, by the way, an acronym, and the C stands for cubes. Disconnecting it would make that all but impossible. The neon levels. Empty, so there's no neon here whatsoever. Looks like whoever came before us took all of it. We won't be feeling it. The reserves might be empty, but there could still be some residual neon coursing through the cube. We'll be able to unlock this final restraint so that we can scavenge the leftovers. Won't be much, but it will have our efforts. There, we shall be able to scavenge neon fuel here now, but that'll be the last of it in this tube. All suns have a neon cube, where you have a chance to scavenge some previous leftover fuel. Precious leftover fuel. Interesting that every sun has this. Oh my god. Oh, no, she's... weapons. I mean, let's start with this, right? Wait, that's it? Oh, that's luck-based, I guess? Oh, I cannot talk to those guys. I would still like to know what these guilds are. Why is that locked? Oh, because I'm here, I guess? So, battleship, 12 o'clock. I forgot what voice I gave that guy. What kind of battleship, Lieutenant? Can't say that, sir. I've never seen a ship like this in all my service. Incoming transmission! An Imperial battleship made from Taylor's tech. My mouth is watering. This is Admiral Rider of the Imperial Fleet. Stand down, Captain. There's an Imperial sector you find yourself in. Imperial sector? That's funny, Imp. Prepare to fight. Oh, that's interesting. You can deploy your officers during fights. Some officers have special abilities. They can boost specific systems. All officers can also repair critical effects to shape any system. There are 3 officers, squadron rep. What? So be careful. Why you deploy your officers? I think I did the right thing here. Squadrons are essential to protect your battleship and destroy the enemy. To deploy a squadron, click on the plus sign. Now a second dock will be locked until you have learned the basics. You'll use your weapons to gain decisive advantage on the battlefield. So that means I have like 5 different squadrons, but I can only launch 1 on line 2, so it's not that far skewed towards squadrons over weapons as I thought, I guess. You can also accelerate your thoughts to a point where time appears totally still. Press space to enter or exit from pause. Then need to get switch shift to place at some point. Massive damage bonus versus drones, massive damage bonus versus frigates. Attached? Oh, that's a damaged one. Interesting. Frigate versus fighters. So basically, I should wait what they deploy, right? So how shoot? Oh. First we wait. Oh, that's a drone, right? Yes. Damage bonus versus drones. Deploy this shit. Can I shoot? Oh no, I cannot shoot. Oh, that's the thing. Can I? Yes, I can give new orders. Can I bring them back? I guess that's a no. I fear that will hit my own stuff. Your weapon is finished charging, is ready to fire. Click on choose target. No, actually not. Oh, and I need to actually. Oh! Oh! Okay, let's try this first. I'm interested. Oh, that also does hull damage. Okay. Unit destruction causes dock control system overload, so that's basically a deploy cooldown. Squadron control system critical heat. Max heat reached. Squadron docks will be locked. Squadron CPS and speed minus 30% until repaired. Okay. How do I repair? Oh, interesting. When max heat's reached on hull integrity systems. Officer support docks locked. Prevent all officers from using their ability. That's that thing. Max heat reached on weapon bay. Weapons will be locked for 8 seconds. Weapons reload time plus 40%. Holy shite. Okay. So that should now... Okay. Damage. Oh yeah, that's this thing. So I should now probably do this. Because they don't have any weapons anyway. That seamless switch between the battlefield and the main screen is kind of cool. What was that thing? I don't know, Lieutenant, and I'm not sure I want to either. That was cool. I like that very much. We are at 21 minutes now, but I kind of wanna... Why can I not go there? Do I have to do those in order? Or is that a tutorial thing? Oh shit! Each jump in system costs 1 fuel. Holy sh... Oh god. Your opposite, it seems abandoned. I need signatures? Not a single one. Seems empty of all human life. What about omnipresence? They should be here managing the station now. They should, and no, I'm not detecting any. This is getting stranger and stranger. What can you tell me about this outpost? Seems to be just for run-of-the-mill Imperial outpost. Your run-of-the-mill Imperial outpost. Admiral. There are outposts in all Imperial sectors. With the capital Elysium so far away, they help keep the peace and maintain order. You must show your military might so that you don't have to use it. I believe it's the thinking, but there's definitely no military might here. What do you want to do about this outpost? I'll try to make contact, I guess. and see if you can make contact with someone, human or not, inside. Pause, Admiral. So if there's anyone inside there not answering. So I can't not do anything. I guess that's also a tutorial thing. Because there should be an option to just leave the thing, right? Captain Leon, form a small team and check it out. You got it, sir. Lean? Whatever. So the outpost is empty. It seems it was abandoned years ago. If I had to guess, probably around the time that Hypercube back there was disconnected from the fault net. That would be at least 3 years ago. Looks like someone came here, took the most valuable Omniparts, Neon, encapsulated as positronic chips and left the rest behind. Scavenging Omniparts? Who would do such a thing? That's a capital offense. I shot the Omni. Won the Pragma? Execute you for? That's pragmatic. Hold on, sir. I'm getting a transmission. My commanders have found something. An Omni, intact from top to bottom. Functional? That's negative, sir. It was in a low level. Guess whoever was here before us didn't go down that far. Might have needed high clearance to get in. Admiral, I can examine it from here if the cap plugs the data pad into the exosoc. That sounded dirty. Good thing, Omni. Okay, accessing the Omni's mainframe. And? Strange, its exoframe is perfectly intact. There's plenty of neon and its positronic chips. Seem to be in place. Should be up and running, I don't get it. An idiot when shut down. According to his ship, at least 3 years ago. Roughly the time the Hypercube was unlinked from the fault net. What do you want to do about this outpost, Admiral? Questions machine. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that just for the sake of time right now. Maybe she admitted something is wrong, at least in the outer rim. I want to further worry you, but our battleship's heuristics are detecting an anomaly at our next destination. So yeah, it's blocked off because tutorial, I guess. I'm gonna explore this sector, and then I'm gonna stop, I guess. But as you can see, it's at least good enough that I'm still playing 25 minutes in. One of those creatures again, so maybe this one will be friendly. Nice ship you got there. It would be a shame if was gonna scrap it over dead bodies. Going down, whatever you are. This effect is so cool. Each basic squadron type, frigates, drones, and fighters is best suited to fight against a particular squadron. Yeah. Rock, paper, scissors. Providing massive damage bonus. Be sure to find out the unit's strengths and weaknesses before deploying it. So that's a fighter. So let's pretend we know what we're doing. That's the weird hotkeying. 6 plus U, okay. Pew pew! This is clearly a tutorial fight again. Because, like, it's not like this is any kind of threat. Good job, Admiral. Here's a summary of the battle. Rewards: Fighter Mark 1. So we had yet another brush with death. Not really. At least our scanner detected the anomaly this time. Learn more about this anomalies machine. Anomalies are destinations with a higher than normal probability of being very negative or very positive. Fortunately, we don't know what kind of outcome to expect until we arrive at the source signal. You could say, investigating anomaly signals is a bit of a gamble. Good to know. Come on, there's gotta be someone around here who can tell us what's going on. So let's see. Yeah, I do have 2 fighter squadrons now. That's interesting. Encountered anomaly main mission. So how do I... Well, I guess we'll just move on, right? There would appear to be a small colony on this planet, Admiral. Maybe we can finally get some answers. I'm also detecting a ground signal roughly 1,000 kilometers from the colony. Could be worth investigating with an expedition. Hello? Is there anyone out there? Because it's getting harder and harder to breathe. This is Admiral Ellis Idaho of the Imperial Fleet. I'm David Bowie. You know of my small colony. What can we do for you, Admiral? If it's scrap you're looking for, I'm sorry, but we have none to spare. Scrap? We have to find out what's going on in these sectors. And then turn your colony into scrap. I don't understand. We've yet to encounter a single active Omni and 2 enemy battleships have engaged us. Is this some sort of sick joke, Admiral? The Omnis shut down at least 3 years ago. Impossible. The Omnis shut down in our sectors, and when they did, so did all of their tech. It can't run without them. How? When? What? Why? I have no idea how it happened. I'm not sure if Novarin does. It's truly the great mystery of our time. As for the when, at least 3 years ago. We relied on them for everything. Food, medicine, weather. It's hard to give accurate numbers, but maybe 75% of the population here died in the first 5 years alone. Now, who knows how many of us have left? 10% less? Ask how we can help the planet. So, the more would scrap. What can the Anestheticians do to help? Hitting the scrabbers would be a nice start. Things would look a whole lot better with those come out of the way. Scrabbers? Don't tell me you don't know about them either. It's like you've been living this entire time on an uninhabited planet in the edge of the Outer Rim in a secret cloning facility that the Empire kept secret all the time. The Scrabbers are a group of hideous irradiated scavengers who collect leftover Omnitech and Neon. When the Omni shut down, causing the Full Net to collapse in our sectors, they were the ones who took over in the chaos. They're not the only rotten rebels around here with your pirates and your occasional crazy civilian, but definitely the worst. They defeated the Imperial ships? How? Hellsec second to none Imperial captains trained at the Academy. Oh, but the Scrabber battleships wore them down, picked off one here and there. It was a war of attrition. Plus, the Empire couldn't send reinforcements, numbered off Holder down, you see. I hate to say it, but I think it's just a matter of time before they make slaves of us all. But even if you beat them, even if you beat Mother, it won't change anything. The way we're going 10, 15 years from now with all the hardships we're experiencing will be gone, all of us, unless what? Somehow reactivate the Omnis, turn them back on again, the ones that haven't been scavenged for the parts, that is. That's the only way to save us. There's something else you want to know, Admiral? Well, how can we do that? You're asking the wrong guy, I'm afraid. As I said, no one knows who or what shut them down. Solve that mystery on your own. And once you do, you'll still have to find a way to turn them back on, which might be another thing altogether. Where should we start? I hate to say it, but Mother is probably the best bet. I mean, she benefited the most from them shutting down this cluster, didn't she? And again, there are a lot of theories out there about who or what is responsible for this. Is there something else you want to know? I'm not going to ask about more lore stuff. Guess you can find it out for yourself. I promise, in the name of Oberon, we'll take care of these scrappers and get your Omnis up and running again. You say that, Admiral, but you'll fail or you'll stop trying sooner or later. Or worse yet, you'll run around and desert us. But take this Neon, Admiral. We have plenty at the moment. I have a feeling you'll need it. And like I said, I know it's not the bravest thing to do, but it's the best if you hide. Live longer that way. Okay, so end of transmission, sir. Do you believe what he said, Admiral? Fortunately, yes, it explains everything we've seen so far. The Omni shut down the Outer Rim and so did the tech, including this cluster's folder. That's where those scrappers now run things here. So what are we doing now, sir? First thing we need to do is find this Mother. As Bowie said, if she didn't shut the Omnis down, chances are she knows who or what did. You want to move on, Admiral? Open the star map below by clicking it and choosing your next system.
Otherwise, you might want to stay and check out this ground signal I was telling you about.
Could be a good opportunity to gather some resources and put your commandos to use. Now that you've learned the basics, the second dock has been unlocked. Remember to make good use of it while commanding your squadrons. Numerical advantage is often a turning point in battle. You can access the expedition dashboard here. Yeah, let's do that. We have 12 commanders. I guess we can lose some. The UI in this is pretty cool. Ejected cryopod. This is the number of commanders sent on the expedition. Minimum requirement for commanders is 3. Maximum will be sent up to 10. If you have enough of them, the more you send, the better your chance of success. The section displays the types of artifact you will have a chance to collect. That will always yield the same kind of reward. The section displays the types of meta threats the team will face during the expedition. Be careful about those. Well, none, right? Ground distress signal displays the number of possible retreats the team will have during the expedition. Or is that a multi-step process? Officer survival represents the chance your leading officer has to return safely. Healthy officers have a chance to come back injured. Injured officers have a chance to die. So if they're not injured, they have no chance to die, right? An injured or dead officer will abort the mission, forcing the team to retreat to ship without loot. The resource extraction meter represents the minimum and maximum percent of encountered resources, artifacts included. The team will have a chance to bring back with them to a ship if the leading officer survives the expedition. Commander survival meter represents the chance your commanders have to return safely. Okay. So I guess there are different... So perception is more useful than hacking and tech stuff here, I guess. 10 commanders, and this guy. And go. 10 Calibans detect an artifact on this planet that could be helpful to our mission. We have a good idea of where it is, but we'll lead you and a team of commanders on the ground to find and extract it. We'll have visuals, but space-to-ground communication will be minimal. Can't risk giving away the location of a battleship or exposing you to potential local threats. Only contact us when it's secure to do so, and I'll decide if an emergency retreat is necessary. Of course, any additional resource you encounter should be extracted too. This is a dangerous mission, and some of our commanders could die in the field. Do your best to keep them safe. Now get going. Shuttle's waiting for you and the commanders, and good luck down there. Thank you, sir. That's cool. Resources cache. Oh, sharp senses helps, I guess. Oh, persuasion helps against the resource cache. Oh, okay. That needs random skills, I guess. That's an interesting mechanic. The line is secured, Emerald. You've seen our bio readouts. What do you think? Shall we continue? Yesn't? Oh, that's cool. Oh, come on! So that needs sharp senses and engineering, but this guy only has one. That's annoying. Waiting for extraction. The team was able to return to the NS Odysseus. 116 scrap. Star map button opens the sector star map where you can choose your next destination system. Oh, now I can jump around freely, okay. Yeah, this is very FTL-like. Each node represents a stellar system you can visit. Interstitial jump, okay, to a neighboring system costs 1 UN. That's interesting because moving around inside the system also costs 1 per. Each system contains different points of interest. A ground signal, trading beacon indicators show a system where you can buy or repair. Omniforge, so where you can improve the mark of your squadrons. Normally shows a system where there's high level of risk and a reward. Time to jump. Sector's rulers get more suspicious once the allowed counter reaches 0. They will follow your tracks and try to find you. Being caught will result in a very difficult and unprofitable encounter. That's very FTL-like, I guess. So they want me... No, I am here. I came from here and I went here. And I need to go here. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So there's a bunch of low-risk anomalies here, and I can, even if I have the time, go down here, right? Yeah, let's test that. Let's see what happens. Oh my god, that's almost 40 minutes now. No! Unless you got any special age Admiral, you're wasting your time. My time. That's a special age addictive if I ever saw one. kind of station is this? We asked if Special H didn't give it away. And he says, like you commanding Imperial ships, we don't have much of a chance, do we? There's a bunch of us here, people like me are lucky to score. It's tougher to do so now, and sometimes we go along without it. We clean up if we could, but do Special H once and you're hooked for life, which is fine if the drug is available and you have the draft to buy it, go to buy it. Tell me you have some emerald, we have scrap and we know things too, all the kinds of things, just tell me you have some. We have no Special H to give you. Then like I said, you're wasting my time. Come on, let's push on. Quadrant system support. One officer support dock. Oh, does that mean we can put a second officer in? Interesting. Quadrant recovery takes 13, takes 11. Fuel scavenging. That sounds useful. Navigation scanner. Shows stellar system information after 2 jumps away. Ground distress signal efficiency allows for 2 retreats. Retreat will cost 75% of the loot. Oh, interesting. Oh, that's an evil decision to make. Weapon dock. Oh, that's expensive. Weapon system support. Hold structures. Hardened hull. Oh, that's 110 per hull bar. Interesting. This is quite complex. And honestly, so far I dig it, but it's been almost 40 minutes. So yeah, Crying Suns. Very much FTL vibes, which isn't bad, right? Quite the contrary. And it has some twists on it, which I like actually. So I'm probably going to play the shit out of this. Yeah, I've been looking for a new game that I can play on the side while doing other stuff. And I guess this might be it. Anyway, this has been 20 minutes, well, 40 minutes of Crying Suns. And I got it for free, so that was definitely worth $0. But I think even if you don't get it for free, it might be worth a look if you're into either FTL type games or roguelikes in general, I guess. So yeah. Pretty good game so far. And with that, 20 minutes of Crying Suns out.